Mason Hauck, senior, offensive line.
Mason, what does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
It means a lot. It's just a bunch of hard work, dedication, getting up early in the morning to do all these dirty dozens, waking up, lifting, running, doing early bird lifting. It's a lot of hard work.
How would you describe all that early morning hard work to an outsider?
It sucks, waking up at 5:40 every day, 5:30 for lifting. Then in the dirty dozens, it's all at like 6 in the morning. Just middle of summer, all these other kids are all sleeping till noon, having fun, doing whatever. We got to put in all the hard work, but it is fun. It does yield a lot of profit on the field, but it kind of sucks.
Go back to day one when you joined this program till today. Think of everything you've experienced and learned. How much has it molded you as a person?
It's molded me to a really good person, I think. I've joined this program since the youngest I could have possibly ever played football. I don't really know how long ago that was, but it's been a minute. It's taught me to be a better person. I've learned to be more patient, just to be kinder, to like flip a switch on and off the field, to leave everything on the field and just be a different person outside of it.
What's it like on a Friday night when you leave this locker room and you go through the kids and you come out of that tunnel in that electric atmosphere?
It's kind of surreal going through the tunnel with all the smoke and just all the crowd cheering, just running through the tunnel, going on the field. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
What separates this program from other teams in the state?
The work. A lot of these teams don't work nearly as hard as we do. I'd say we're one of the hardest working programs in the state, and it has showed up recently after last year winning the state championship, us being conference championship 10 years in a row, always making it to regional finals and Final Four. It's showed a lot.
You've had some setbacks recently with injuries and kind of shortened your senior year. What have these moments taught you and how can you grow from it?
They've taught me to be patient. In 8th grade was when I started to get hurt. That's when my shoulder problems started to occur. It wasn't bad, it was mainly just sore, and it was just like sometimes during games it would hurt a little bit and I have to sit out for a drive or two, but it wasn't too bad. So I didn't really think much of it. Freshman year, they actually started to sublux and click. So during the games, I'd have to sit out a play or two after it happened and go right back in. So it wasn't too debilitating. So I wasn't really thinking too much about it. I thought it would just kind of stay that way just during games. But my sophomore year is when it started to get bad. It would happen about 3 times a practice to both shoulders. And it was prohibiting me from actually becoming the player I wanted to. I was unable to finish most of the practices. So I was unable to get the playing time I wanted just because I wasn't even able to practice. So why should I be able to play the games? I wasn't able to lift nearly as much as I wanted to, so I was always a lot weaker than everybody else. Then I had my surgery on November 15th, my sophomore year. I then kind of rushed my recovery to try and get back to football so I could play as much as I know I could, be as good as I thought I could. And that kind of messed it up a bit. My shoulder was still really sore a lot last year. My left one would pop a lot, but we didn't think to get surgery because I thought I'd be playing a lot more. And this year got to about the day before the inter-squad scrimmage, and then my left shoulder started popping again. So it was too sore to participate the next in the scrimmage, which is fine. It was an inter-squad. Doesn't mean much. Like, it's not going to determine my season. The next week, I got back the Wednesday for the Maston scrimmage. It happened again. So I decided to sit out for the scrimmage, and 6 weeks after that, just to let it sit and heal for the season, because I would only be missing 3 games. And then it happened again, and I decided to throw in the towel, stop playing football, and just focus on recovery. It hurts, but I'm still a part of the team. Like, I want to coach, so it's kind of helping me see what that would be like to be a coach, which is good. It's fun. Like, I still can be on the team without playing.
How hard is it over the years when you kept being injured to just not walk away and quit?
It was hard. It's been really hard. Yeah. I've debated it a lot. My sophomore year after surgery, I still showed up to practices, everything, all the games, just because I was only a sophomore. I mean, I had thought about not showing up anymore just because I didn't think there was a point. But I was only a sophomore and I still wanted to play, so I kept showing up every day. this year was hard. I really thought about not coming back just because like I didn't think there was a point. Like I had done playing and can't practice, can't really lift, and I'm getting surgery soon, so I didn't really think too much about it. Really trying to stay here at practice, but I did. It was a good choice. Like I'm still having a lot of fun, still being a part of the team, but I'm glad I didn't quit.
How much did Max have an influence on you staying?
A bit. If I had quit, I wouldn't be able to be on the sidelines or actually like being with all my friends during practice or the games. I would have to be up in the student section, which is nowhere near as fun as being on the sidelines, especially for when we make it back to the state championship game. I would still like to get another ring. That would be nice. But it has influenced me a bit just because he's my twin brother. I get to be here when he's here, watch him play, watch him practice, watch him show out. So
What's that like having a twin brother, especially on the same team?
it's fun. We thought we were going to be playing next to each other on the line, which would be great. But it was the past years, during the games was nice. During practice, not so much. We would just bicker about who did something wrong or who was supposed to pick up this linebacker or whatever. But during the games, we would actually like be on the same level, lock in, and it was good having that connection.
When I say 2024 Division II state champ Avon Eagles, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It's still a little surreal, just remembering the game, all the work leading up to it, and in the snow, the final play, rushing the field. Me and Mulger got tripped up a little bit, kind of ran each other over. He doesn't remember it at all. I barely do. But it's so surreal. All the hard work paid off. It was great being a part of that team. Even though I didn't play a whole lot, I was still there helping out in practice, even on the scout team if I had to go in, just to be the bigger, better offensive lineman that we would be going up against.
What would it be like if the Avon Eagles repeated your senior year and you won your last game?
That would probably be the best thing that could possibly happen for senior year. Is we two-peat, we win our second ever state championship, and it's my senior year. And we go 2 times in a row. That'd be great.
Mason to a haunted house, and he the whole time he was acting like he wasn't scared, but I knew he was terrified. Like he was standing in front and like walking before, and like acting like he wasn't jumping, but I think he was terrified.
So back in like 5th grade, him and his brother used to have like a rivalry. Yeah, they used to go back and forth. I think Max won the rivalry because he was a little bit better than him.
What were they competing for?
Just to see who's better.
At what?
Football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At everything, honestly. They used to like fight all the time. It was funny.
Mason and Max have both been really close. It's like whenever you hang out with one, you hang out with the other, which is kind of funny. But recently we watched Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore 2 together at his house. That was a pretty fun memory.
Mason is awesome, man. He's so funny. Every time I'm around him, he's cracking a joke. He's just like every time you're around him, you're either smiling or laughing, and he's so out of pocket all the time. And whenever he is, it's just so funny, and you just love being around him.
Mason, I love Mason too. Him and Max, watching them in the middle school days, they would just bump heads all the time. It was so funny. I mean, sometimes you'd look at it like, dang, when are these dudes gonna like stop and lock in at practice? But it was so funny watching them buzz head to head.
First, what's it like to have a twin brother?
Just in general, it's just fun. You get to mess around all the time. It's pretty much something I get to make fun of all the time. He's the same for me, so it's pretty fun.
And it's like you guys are inseparable. You live together, you play football together. Like,
Yeah.
How do you guys not kill each other?
We've been pretty close, I'm not gonna lie, to killing each other. See each other pretty much like 99% of the day. We're with each other, so it's a love-hate relationship. Obviously, we tag fun, like we make fun of each other all the time, poke each other, like everything, just making each other mad. But we love each other, so we're able to do that kind of stuff.
Are you guys best friends?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can do that without being best friends. If we weren't best friends, we'd probably never talk to each other, just how mean we are to each other.
Is it true, like, twins think and feel other things than the other twin? Or?
Probably, honestly. We have, like, some inside jokes. You just, like, look at each other and we'll start laughing just because, like, the experience we have with each other. So it probably is true, honestly.
How about the stories I've heard from youth soccer to baseball and everything? Like, you guys had to be separated.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember anything of that, but I've seen videos and stuff of us like just fighting it out and brawling in the middle of the field. Just like I don't even know why. Honestly, we'd probably just mad at each other or something. But
How do your siblings and parents deal with this over the years?
all I know is that they were just mad at us at all times. All our coaches from all the other years were just like yell at us and be super mad because like they couldn't put us in the game at the same time, or it'd be at the middle field just wrestling. So.
That sounds like the most Hauck thing ever. That is like perfect. I think that's like the perfect explanation of how they are.
That's priceless because I don't think I've ever seen them together in the same room, let alone fighting.
I mean, they love each other as brothers still, but they kind of, since they're cooped up in the same house, I could understand why they just get away from each other.
Mason Hauck is a guy that I got to coach when he was little. I remember him and Max in the dugout at baseball games fighting with each other, throwing each other's gloves up on top of the dugout. Unfortunately for Mason, he's just went through a lot of injuries in his career at Avon, and he's battled through them and exhibited some tremendous toughness. And had he not been injured, he would have been a key contributor for us this year. And so your heart breaks for a young man like him. But you know he's going to be successful in life, and he never wavered. He kept showing up, coming to practice every day. I have great admiration for him and really enjoy being around him.
Hollywood made a movie about Mason Hauck. Who would star as Mason?
I have no clue. I don't watch a whole lot of movies anymore. I would like it to be a funny movie. A funny movie, nice. I would want it to be like an Adam Sandler movie. Something like that kind of like dry humor or just like the funny moments out of nowhere. So I would say Adam Sandler just to be a funny movie.
You know something that just popped in my head? You ever seen Joe Dirt?
I have seen Joe Dirt. That movie's really funny.
With the mullet. I don't know why. It just popped in my head.
I do love that movie. I did just watch it like a month ago.
If you were a flavor of ice cream, what would you be?
Probably some peanut butter. Anything like any ice cream with peanut butter is probably the best ice cream. Just any peanut butter would be great.
If you're a superhero, who would you be?
Superhero. I would like to be Thor. Thor would be great to be a superhero. With all the lightning powers, the flight, the hammer, or more recently the axe would be sweet. But Thor would be nice, but I kind of look like more the mythology Thor because he's also bigger and fat with the small hammer. He doesn't look as big as jacked as the MCU one. But I would have to be an adaptation of that instead of Chris Hemsworth and looking all...
Recently, the Powerball jackpot was $1 billion. If you had that winning ticket, what would you do with it?
Probably buy a couple cars first, and like I would buy like older muscle cars, like nicer ones. I do like the nice fancy cars nowadays, but they've got nothing on old muscle cars. Or like a C3 or C4 would be sweet. Love those cars. Or just like a 60-something Mustang would be awesome. Buy a couple cars first. Then I would probably go on a few vacations with my family. So we always go on some road trips. Be nice to get out of the country. We've been to 49 states, but haven't been out of the country yet. So I'd probably go around the world with them. Probably buy a nice house. I don't know what I'd do with the rest of the money. Probably just have generational wealth. Keep quite a bit aside for myself. Probably like half of it. The rest set aside. Would be nice.
You gonna buy Max anything?
I don't know. I might have to, just to be nice, just because he's my brother. But
What would you get him?
probably whatever he wants. Not everything he wants, but like maybe a few things. Whatever he wants.
Here's an important one.
Yeah.
How would you describe this player, Mason Hauck?
Hardworking, dedicated, putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into the sport. Even though I haven't been able to play, still doing as much as I can.